Hey everybody, this is Dave with Blue Line Battle Sports, and today I just want to go over a real quick toy with you that I just picked up. It's an older toy, but there's a reason that I did it, so stay tuned. Alright everybody, this is the Battle X. It's a Lancer Gen 2 PDW. This is something I'm picking up because I'm working on a PDW project. I want to talk to you a little bit about why I did it, what I'm going to do with it, and honestly why I plan on maybe possibly keeping this as an AEG. Alright, so first off, Lancer Gen 2s. They're basic, they're cheap. 175 bucks got me this. As you can see, I've already taken it out. I put a tracer unit on it. It was for Panhandle Paintball's first night game of the season. I really wanted to go. I like to play at night because I like to watch the tracers. So I did. That video is coming up real soon, if it's not out already. So let's just go over this real quick. It's fairly lightweight. It's a nice little toy. Stock just pops out with the push of a button. I really appreciate that. Again, press the same button, put it against something to close it. It's nice. It's very, very nice. Its battery compartment's easily accessible. I'm not having to unscrew a bunch of stuff with my battery. Comes with a Dean's plug. It also came with a Tamiya adapter if you already have Tamiya batteries. Now, I will say this. There's no MOSFET in this. It's not a Gen 3. It's not a Gen 4. It is a Gen 2 with no MOSFET whatsoever. So, if you know anything about batteries and airsoft and you're wondering why that's important still for some reason, you can burn your trigger contacts using 11-1s. I'm planning on going HPA with this. If I don't, I'm dropping a MOSFET in this and some 16-1 gears and a high-speed, high-torque motor. I like it as an AEG. It performed well enough as it is, so I might keep it. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to go HPA with it, but I might keep it as an AEG. If I did, that's what I would do. I'm going to drop a Nexus in this, and I'm getting a carbon fiber upper from Sidecar Customs because I think their stuff is extremely sexy. I think it would look really nice to have. Plus, it would lighten the gun quite a bit. But in the interim, the safety's nice and solid. Your hop-up is rotary style. 603 inner barrel. Metal outer barrel. Most of this is polymer, so it's very lightweight. It's very fast. I was really impressed with it. I'll have that video up. You guys can make a decision for yourself whether it's worth a spit or not. I also picked up some cheap magazines on Amazon. They're compatible with the G&G, the X9, and this. I had feeding problems with one magazine, not with the replica itself. The only problem I did have was I did run an 11-1, like I said, because I'm planning on making this HPA, so I don't really care about the trigger contacts. It'll be HPA probably within 2 to 3 months. But it did overspin. So with that, if you don't know what that is, there's too much power to the motor. It overspins the gears. Sometimes it would double fire. Until I just drained the battery a little bit, and then it was fine. But again, can't be healthy for an AEG. If you're going to keep this an AEG and you want it long term, I would not recommend it. The orange tip, as usual, was a pain in the neck to get off. It's glued on, not screwed on. So if you're going to put accessories on there like mock suppressors or tracer units, I highly suggest that you take the time and get that stupid thing off right because it will take you all day. Those 2 flip-up sights, they're so-so. They're on there because they're on there. I didn't bother to take them off yet. I'm going to put a dot sight on them. They are not great. This is, as you can see, your rear side aperture is really loose. Running through the brush, you'll just knock them down. There's nothing to lock them in place. But again, price point being $185, I can't complain. It is not an ambidextrous mag release, and it is not an ambidextrous safety. Overall, though, I think the reason I like this particular replica is just simply that it is, well, it's cheap, for one, and for two, I got a blank canvas to do whatever I want with this, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Like, I looked at taking apart my Crytac and making that possibly an HPA gun, and I don't want to. It performs well as an AEG. There's already a MOSFET in it. I can travel with it because I don't have to worry about toting air tanks, which is a real pain in the neck for away games. So it's just going to stay an AEG. I also bought a Gen 3 Lancer carbon fiber AEG if I feel like speed soften it wherever I go. And again, I have my HPA version if you guys keep up with my channel. I bought basically the same replica, but as an AEG so I could travel with it. So those are my 2 AEGs. I might buy another one though and upgrade the AEG on this, or just upgrade this one and do an HPA later, simply because I do like the feel of a PDW. And as some of you guys know that are in Milsim, if you're below a joule and you have a PDW replica, they'll let you use full auto, which I think is really cool. The range on this is the same almost as any other M4. I mean, we're not talking about like your DMRs or your snipers, but just overall for the Battle X, it performs. It's on point with any other M4 you're going to buy. So I'm thinking about maybe doing another one and just upgrading as an AEG, or just upgrading this as an AEG and doing an HPA build later. But it doesn't matter because these things have just unlimited upgradability, because it's just a simple trigger switch and gear set that performs well. But we're airsofters and we like to tinker and break stuff and then rebuild it. So that's the possibilities with this. But overall, for the price point on this particular replica, I'd highly recommend it. And if you don't like the PDWs, Lancer also has a lot of other Gen 2 AEGs that are built for the entry-level market, and I highly recommend them. I'm not a Lancer, I'm not shrilling for Lancer, or I'm not one of their sponsored players. I just, honestly, like, the stuff they've been putting out recently is way better than what the reputation from past experiences suggest. I trust the brand. I like the brand. I've owned, including my rental guns from back at ARC, I think I've owned over 15 Lancer products at this point, and I haven't had a problem with any. Well, they're replicas. They're some of their body armor and stuff. I've had zipper problems with them, but we're not talking about soft codes. We're talking about their guns, and I haven't had a problem with any of them really. So right now I'm a fan, if I'm being honest. So if you guys have any questions about the Battle X, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. If you like the video, please, go ahead, give me a like and subscribe so you can keep up with more updates. Until then, this is Dave with Blue Line Battle Sports, and we'll see you out on the field.